Hi guys. So welcome back. I made a video yesterday, which is probably weird because I didn't upload it yet. So probably both videos will be uploaded at the same time, which is very weird. But yesterday, locals came second, played Mitsu Yami. I had some issues with the deck, and I wouldn't say I had issues with the deck. I just felt like the deck was not where I would like it to be in terms of power. And I understand that, yeah, I don't have Marshmallow in the deck, and maybe that could have pushed the deck slightly over the edge, but I don't believe so. So I do feel with the new branded support that's coming out also that this deck is possibly now going to be the strongest deck going forward, Dracotail branded, with that new Albaz of White or whatever he is called. Yeah, so there is a list that I saw on YouTube of them playing that deck, and I did kind of like it. I like the thought process, I like some of the cards and things that they put in. So, with that going forward, I'm going to go back to Dracotail, and I'm possibly going to main Dracotail for a bit of time, going into the new year, going into Burst Protocol, make a few changes to the deck as I might like. So this is just me building the deck and seeing how we gonna go. So let's do this relatively fast. 2 fusion Albaz, 1 of each trap, 3 Rahu, 3 Ketu, 2 Pan, 1 Urgala, 1 Frixel, 3 Famina, 3 Mululu, 3 Lucaeus. So what do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright, so that's 25. I got around 15 to odd side deck. Non-engine, sorry. So let's do it quick. First we got our three Flua, 3 Ash. That's gonna go into the deck. Now the next question is if I'm going to main these rolls. After yesterday's performance, I don't feel roll is that great. It also makes it a bit awkward when you draw cards like Flua and roll with each other. I would rather keep rolling to the side and look to put a little bit more hard hitting cards slotting into the main. So the roll to the side, I'm okay with going with 3 Bell into the main and 3 Nib into the main. I could do that. That could work, but I don't really know how I feel about having 3 Nibs in the main. Maybe we could look to cut 1 Nib, play 2 in the main, and then slot in the Magnemort into the deck. That could help, but then I'm not really playing any light targets, so the 1 mag isn't going to be doing the Lord's work in the chat. So maybe that Nib is back in, and then let's play around with this. 3 Nib. I keep with 2 Virtuous. I don't think I'm gonna up virtuous to a 3 off. And then non-engine, we're going to do the 2 super polys because it's a broken ass card. Get some oversleeves for these. Also, shout out to the guys at Yu-Gi-Oh! Vishad and Cohen and Lorenzo coming in clutch. I managed to pick up 2 secret virtuous, which I'm so excited for. I got my playset now. I need 1 more secret, and then I'll have a secret playset, which is insane. But yeah, I'll run with that. I also need to check my branded structure deck, because I know I sold a whole lot of stuff from it. I hope I didn't sell like things that I might need in the future. Anyway, a part of life. This should be 41 as it is, if I'm not mistaken. So I might drop down to 40. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 3, 6, 9, 10, 20. 3, 6, 9, 10, 30. 3, 6, 9, 10, 41. I was right. This should be 41. So that's the main deck. I think the main deck is almost identical to what I shared in the previous video. Oh, no, with the exception that Bell is now in the main and Roll is pushed to the side. And then let's see what these hands are looking like. Right, that's enough. Well, we need 1 more monster. Bad. Okay. Okay. And then, yeah, it's playable. Normal. Probably have to still add 5 mana, yeah? I don't really see any other card to add. So 5 mana, discard. Used to, yeah, it works. There's a part of me that kind of wants to play just 1 pan, 1 Urgla, 1 mag, and cut out the second pan. But the pan does come up when you have to pop your own Albion in order to trigger it to get the virtuous. So that's something I need to look to. Malulu, Flame, Albaz, Bell, virtuous. But this only summons Dracotail. It's kind of ass. Normal. Use Gula. No, you make Atelion. Probably bounce back Albaz, to be honest. So you could, when you're virtuous and you get your branded fusion, you can actually fire it off. So you probably bounce back Albaz, and then you play from there. I can't believe this is supposedly more powerful than Dracotail Yummy, but it is. It's because it just plays better into the hand traps than yeah, Mutsu Yummy, sorry. So yeah, let's do one more test hand, see how it goes. And then we can maybe look to build a side deck up quick. That's pretty good. And then one last one. So far no real bricks. I don't think it's worth it to cut Super Poly to make the deck more consistent, I feel. So I wouldn't cut the polys. Let's see what the next one is. Cards of feeling. I need new sleeves. These sleeves are too many months / a year old. Rahu, Poly, Nub, Poly, get one anti-spell and I'm cooked. I mean, this is fine. That gets you started. That'll get you started because you have this. And what's fun is you could always, like, Super Poly make the Garura. Use the Garura and another monster, make the SP, banish, make Atelion bounce back the Garura, Super Poly them again, make another Garura, which is really cool. It is something you can do. So 2 Super Polys is not really like devastatingly bad, where you can't do anything. I put those cards the wrong way, but it's fine. So yeah, I think the deck is this way. Last one. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh no. So this is what I meant. Oh god. This is what I meant by maybe playing 2 Nibiru, because I always have that issue where I could draw multiple nibs. But with the way this deck is and the hand traps, I think like you could get away with it. Possibly. Maybe I need to play a little bit more at locals and then decide whether it's 2 nib or 3. I've always been an advocate for 2 nib in the main, not 3. So having 3 is a bit different to my eyes. It's not something I like to see, but it's something I can also get behind, especially in this format. Oh, one more, let's see. Oh yes, this is all we need. That's all we needed in life. Okay, so that's the deck. 2 Albion to trigger that. This to go into the Super Poly. This is a flex spot right now, Typhon. I am considering putting something else in there. We've got this big branded package here. Part of me feels like you could possibly cut Titaniclad because there's no one really playing Lunalight in my locals, so there's no reason for me to waste an extra deck space for it. These 2 are there, these 3, this one, and then I need to get an SP from here. There's my SP. So with that, there's a possibility that I'm going to maybe cut Typhon. I cut Typhon and I put Chaos in there. I cut Titaniclad and I put Rinbrim in there, or I just cut the Tinniclad, put Chaos, and keep the Typhon. That's an option that I'm looking to. Yeah, that's just to out retaliating C a little bit easier, a little bit better by playing the Chaos Dragon. Because you can make it off the branded fusion and pop the retaliating, but I probably am going to grab some Fenriers, and the Fenriers should help me out with the retaliating C problem far easier, far smoother, and that will give me more what is this called, extra deck space to use. So yeah, let's count it up. That's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Exact. Okay. So that's a 15. Also, Super Poly outs retaliating C to a degree, because if you go Ketu and they chain C, you just add Lucaris, summon Lucaris effect, add chain Super Poly, discard, fuse the two, and you're done. You just make a dragon, because one's an insect and one's a spellcaster. Alright. Main deck's done, extra deck's done. We'll probably go with this for field center for a bit. Kind of like her. We'll use the Boa field center. This thing here now. Okay, these three are in the deck. These three are going in, absolutely. These three are going. Three, 6. Blackout and Virtuous I don't think is needed, so I'll probably cut those two out. Frulia isn't the greatest in this format. These three are going in without a doubt. That's 3, 6, 9. Fenrir. So that'll be 3, 6, 9, 12. And then we possibly do Lightning Storm, Duster, maybe, to go into the 15. I feel like that could work. Going second into Dracotail. Yeah, I mean, Fenrir is only really good against like Dracotail. Yeah, as you know, Fenrir is a good card in itself. This is awkward. Yeah. Let's just do what I have right now with me. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, just run something like this for right now, and then I will make the changes when I need to. And Retaliating C is out because it's not that great of a card. I've come to learn. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. A bit of a quick, shortish one, but that's the deck that I'm probably going to be running for a while. And I'll see you guys next week with local results. And yeah, take care. Peace.